A Cook County man has been charged in connection with what could be the largest catalytic converter bust in the country.
Ramsey Sendoka of unincorporated Worth Township is accused of stealing more than 600 catalytic converters. Sheriff's officers actually stumbled across the stolen converters while responding to a burglar alarm at Sendoka's home. Sheriff Tom Dart said none of the converters recovered had been spray painted, a tactic police departments have been using to try to discourage thefts. Sheriff Dart joins us now live to talk more about this. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me on.
Do we have a sense of where all of these catalytic converters came from?
No, and Ben, at the end of the day, that's the real problem here. This is an issue going on around the country, but particularly here in Illinois, we're the third worst of the 50 states as far as the number of stolen catalytic converters, and it's been up 400%. And so when we're talking about spray painting, things like that, we're trying to come up with solutions. But at the end of the day, it's a very, very difficult thing to try to get your arms around because of this underground market for these. And there's really very little ability at all to connect these to a specific car.
Yeah. All right. Let's back up a little bit and talk to us about this individual. Do we know sort of exactly how this scheme worked? Were there other people that maybe you're looking at that may have been a part of this?
Yeah, you know, Lourdes, the investigation is still going on because it's been referenced. We came across this somewhat unexpectedly the other day, and then we've done surveillance and other things before the arrest was done. But the way these crimes generally go is that there's a group of people who go out and within 40 to 50 seconds go under a car, cut it off. They accumulate a number of catalytic converters, and then they go to another source that decans them, they call it. They open them up. Then another source will melt them down, and then at that point, they'll take them to a, either a junker or some other location. The point of this is, Lourdes, is that there's all of these different middlemen, and it's very, very well organized. And you can understand why. It's very lucrative. Just in one catalytic converter, there's about $2,000 worth of different material in there that you can turn around and sell pretty quickly.
We've been talking for months, if not years, about crime and consequences. What do you see, not necessarily in this case, which was a huge bust, but let's say police are able to catch a guy who's in 60 seconds sawing off a catalytic converter. What does he get charged with, and is there actually a consequence to deter people from doing this?
Yeah, Ben, therein lies the problem, is that for starters, it's hard to catch people in the act of it because they can do it so quickly. And then once they're actually doing it, it's been rare when the consequences are such that they are not back on the street relatively quickly. And so, as they say, it's a quick crime to commit, it's very lucrative, and the consequences are not what they should be. We have some legislation in Springfield. There's been some changes already made to try to raise those. But at the end of the day, it's very, very difficult. And it's also very dangerous. Ben, there's been numerous cases where homeowners have come out of their houses, seen this going on, and individuals have opened fire on them. So it's incredibly dangerous. We tell people up front, keep your car in the garage if you can. If not, out in front, well-lit, cameras. And that's the best we can do right now. But this is very difficult. And for the the car owners, I wish I had better news. But ourselves and others are working on it, but it is very difficult.
I remember talking to one woman who said she was hit 3 different times. She would get it replaced, and then it would happen again. Okay, so you talked about painting the catalytic converters. How does that work? And is that something that you're offering to folks?
Yes, we are. And what we've been doing with that, Lourdes, is around the county, we've been setting up different locations where people can, we give them a heads up, and we have one, I think, coming up in like a week or so, that they can come, call us, they get in the line, and it takes no time at all. We lift the car up, we spray paint our insignia on the bottom of it, and off they go. In doing that, it is something where we have found that it discourages people because people understand that this is an individual that has connected law enforcement already, and it's a crime of opportunity. So it's basically encouraging someone to go to a different car.
Sheriff Tom Dart, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.